Hey, I'm Ian. I'm from the band High Beams. If you found this video somehow without knowing what we're from, check out the band and some of our other videos in our channel. One of the things we get asked about the most is the instrument I play. People want to know what it is, how it works, and thought we'd make a video just to answer anything we think people would want to know. And I know we're not the first to do this. I'm not the best at this, but people seem to think we have a unique way of applying it to our music, so here we go. This is a cajon, C-A-J-O-N. Everybody wants to know. The J makes the H sound. You got the bass right here, the slap up there, and everything in between. I like to hit the front. Some people hit the sides. You can do things like that. I don't really do it. And then there's other people that'll slide their feet. I don't do that very often unless I use it to mute. But that's the basics for what you can make it sound like. If you're wondering exactly how to play it, if you want to get into using one of these, I played the drums first, like a lot of people that find this cool, and I tried to do it like a drum kit. So I did it a lot like right hand heavy, and my left hand was just on the snare or whatever. And after researching other people on YouTube and stuff, I found out that you really should keep a right-left thing going the whole time, which can kind of change a beat that sounds like to being so in a very vague way of saying it, keeping your hands moving adds those nice little softer notes, and in the practice you can kind of get the variation in there, which makes it sound bigger and busier, and people will be asking you how you make so much sound out of something that's so simple. Other than that, there's a lot of creativity to it, but you can kind of do what you want. If we're going to get around to technique, I don't have any rules other than one thing, and this thing, I can't stand to see somebody play this and have their back bent over while they're playing. I think this is such a cool instrument, and sorry to anybody that does this, but you ruin it if you're playing it or something like that. That's dramatic, but keep your back straight. Be proud of it. I like to put it up front in the stage and be next to my guys, and, you can see them. Other than that, let me think. We got left, right. We got sitting up straight. If you want to mimic a little drum roll, sometimes you can add even more. You have more fingers on your hands than, say, playing a drum kit, which makes it extra cool. For example, you can hit really lightly, you can mimic a drum roll, you can flip back and forth to make something sound busier without needing to occupy this one to do something else. So you can make it really, really busy, and it's just a nice tool to have. Miking wise, we record all of our own music, and so, we're not experts, but what we like to make sound how we sound, we have an SM57 or some kind of small pencil-y mic up front, just pointed at where we hit it to get the slappy sound. Behind us, any kick mic, and then this one's here doing something really weird that we figured out by mistake. We wanted this to capture kind of the oofiness and just something from behind us, and like a lot of musicians that may see this, you may also own a ton of terrible mic stands, and this thing is really, really bad. So it drooped down to where it was just sitting on the kick drum, and for us that picked up just an awesome amount of just low end from the drum and this, and putting the kick mic in between those things has just really worked for us, getting all the low end we'd ever need out of it. And it also captures a good bit of the stringy sizzle. Live, we don't do this much. This is for recording. If it was live and I had to pick one mic, I've never liked when somebody throws an SM57 in the back. Some people do that. I like just the kick mic. If you have to do just one, that's my favorite. We can get everything we need out of that. And, yeah, that's pretty much the basics of what I would have to say to anybody that was asking a question, if you had the time to sit and listen at a show or something. If you guys want me to tell you more in another video about this cajon, I'm down to do a little tutorial or something, because it's fun and it's worth learning, and it's not as hard as it seems, even though any instrument's kind of daunting. And if you somehow found this video without knowing the band I'm from, subscribe to us, follow High Beams on Spotify to hear all of our music. We'll link it all in the description. And thanks for watching this far.